Hello, day 3. So today is a good day. Sun is out again, which is amazing. I had a work meeting this morning and it was good. I got everything I wanted from it and actually got some more as well. My hair, I've just look at my hair. It's very fluffy today. Yeah, had a really good day. So far, so good. Great work meeting. Always makes you feel good when things kind of go your way. I suppose it's when they're not, that's when, it tests your character. So now I am on my way to the woods again, because it's what I love. I'm actually going to go and work out in the woods today. And once again, read my book, just spend some time breathing in the fresh air, clean oxygen, outside of the city. Good times. Yeah, I'll probably make some more videos on my way. Not as long as the first one, just like yesterday's was pretty short as well. So I'll try and keep them around that length now. Yeah, that's about it. I've got some planning to do. That is what I'm going to be doing when I'm in the woods. After my workout, instead of reading, I need to research, and I've got some research to do. So I'll be on my phone and I'll be doing some notes, blah blah blah, all the fun stuff. The research, yeah, great. Actually, it's not too bad. I quite like it when it's something that I want. It makes it a lot easier to enjoy. So yeah. So now I am going to drive to a specific place that I've had in my mind for a few days. I'm going to go and climb a hill there, and then there's some woodlands right by there. So exercise, I will do my exercise. Exercise, woods, work, all 3 things. These are good things. Very, very good things. See you soon. Up a tree. Came tree climbing. Whoa. Should probably use both hands. But hey. I love climbing trees. I love it. It doesn't even look that high. It feels a lot higher now I'm up here. Some slope, that's why. I wasn't climbing up this. I was climbing up this. And I was here, holding on to this branch. This is a good one to hang from. Big old tree, so old, so cute. let's go into the forest. Doo-doo-doo. These are like kept woodlands. So they're posh woodlands. And they are beautiful. When I tell you, gorgeous. This is definitely one of my happy places. I came here before going to do any exercise actually, or before I decided to read or do any more work. I just thought, why not? Let me go and get this oxygen. How beautiful, look at this place. It looks like a park, but it's not, it's the woods. Wait for it. So I'm just sitting here thinking in the middle of the nothing, but of everything. I'm so small. Like, compared to what my ego made me think I should be, like this huge, important thing, and we're just not. We're not. And we're here for such a short amount of time. Just like the animals, the trees, they all come and then go, but they're not concerned like we are. I've been so scared of dying, oh. And obviously, when I sit and think about it, you know, it's scary. So sometimes, at moments like now, I realise it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. In fact, that's one thing we've all got in common. No matter who you are, me and you, we have that in common. And I mean, I've always said I don't want to be burnt. Oh, somebody else is in the middle of nowhere too. I have not. Oh, can you see them? It's an old person. I think they're looking for their dog. Oh, and there's the dog. See it? Anyway. Yeah, like, I've always had this thing about, I really don't want to be cremated. Like, I really do not want to be cremated. I don't like the idea of being burnt. Even though I won't feel anything because I would be dead. I've always really liked the idea of being buried and going back into the earth. And replenishing the earth. So I feel like that's quite an important thing to do. Like when the trees fall down and die, when the trees fall down and die, they rot, dissolve and go back into the earth, and they feed Mother Earth. When animals die, they fall on the ground, they get eaten by bugs, by other animals, they rot, dissolve and go back into the earth. I'm just an animal. Don't burn me, please. I want to feed this tree. Look at it. This tree is so old. I bet this tree is like 200 years old. Look at it. Look at the size of it. It's the way it goes up. Like, how wise. See, these are the things that the woods do to me. They ground me. They bring back a certain realization of how insignificant we are, and how the ego persuades us that we're really important, or that we should be. Mind blown. Do you like my bracelets? It's my chakra bracelet.
Hey, oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, when it right.
So, I met the old lady and her dog, who was named Daly, by the way. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, so, another thing that I do a lot of the time is I carry crystals. In fact, I tend to carry quite a lot of crystals. I really love them, and I have quite a few. So I'll show you a few that I have that I've got on me today. So I have blue tiger's eye. I don't know if you can see. It's really gorgeous. Polished crystal, this one. Then I've got my birthstone. This is one of my favourites. This is raw emerald. Cute, huh? Love this stone. Then I have black onyx. This is a tumbled stone. And I have some black tourmaline. And I also have some golden healer quartz. I didn't know it was a quartz until I'd done a bit of research on it, but it's basically called golden healer. Look at the dimensions in it, it's absolutely gorgeous. And I hold them when I meditate. I hold them throughout the day. I suppose it kind of really helps me to think. So if I know that, for example, my emerald is really good for my heart chakra, I suppose just holding on to it brings my conscious awareness towards that space, which then promotes attention. Energy flows where your attention goes, or energy goes where your attention flows, one of the two. Which then in turn, obviously, if you're putting energy into something, it has no choice but to heal. Then black tourmaline, it's really good for the root chakra, I believe, which is down here. Not the sacral chakra, but the root chakra. So it's below your private regions. This is really good for protection and grounding. The golden healer, this is really good for, I believe, the solar plexus, like in the center here. So you got your heart, solar plexus, yeah. In fact, majority of my stones are quite grounding, because the black onyx, I believe, is grounding. It's good for clarity, thinking, promotes self-healing. I didn't tell you about the golden healer. It's basically like an all-round healing stone, and it's supposed to bring around a spiritual healing. So it's supposed to work on all your chakras from crown to your root. And yeah, bring around healing in all of them and balance. And last but not least is my blue tiger's eye. And this one is, once again, good for grounding, good for protection, good for acceptance of self, I believe. I just love the way that it shimmers and sparkles when you see, oh look, there you go, you can see a bit more. It's just such a beautiful stone. It fits really nice in my hand when I'm driving as well. I can hold on to the wheel as I drive. Yeah, it's good stuff. Actually, I'll probably bring some more stones to talk about and let you know when, why, and how I use them. I use them for meditation as well, a lot of the time. It's like this one, what I said, my chakra beads. Maybe I'll do a whole little thing on them alone. I feel like they've helped me a lot. Yeah, jungle time. So, I was also just thinking about my state of mind, and sometimes I can be my worst critic, literally. I can be very self-critical. And I spotted on the floor conch shell. So you know, like the little spiky green things, and a feather. But it's exactly the same kind of feather that I saw yesterday when I was out in a completely different place. And it consists of 3 different colours: black, white and grey, in very distinctive stripes. 1, 2, 3. It's probably like a magpie feather, could be a pigeon feather, I don't know, feather nonetheless. And obviously at this point you probably have cottoned on that I believe in quite a few different things, and I believe in signs, and I believe that there's spiritual meaning in everything. I mean, I believe that everything is alive, even the rocks on the ground. They're made of atoms, just like you and me. They have an electrical frequency, just like you and me, so therefore they must have some sort of electrical conscience. I don't know how, I don't know. Maybe I'm just on some hippie shit. I don't know. But I take comfort in that, and that's what I feel inside of me. So, and I mean, I'm more than happy that most people don't agree with that, but I don't really care. But yeah, it just led me to think that, oh, that is cute. I'm gonna sit there for a bit. It made me think that, you know, what is a healthy mind? What is a healthy mind? A healthy mind is a mind that takes any situation and puts a positive spin on it. It's a mind that doesn't allow itself to be trampled by an negative internal voice, by experiences, by mistakes. You know, as long as we're learning from these things, then okay. As long as we progress, as long as we go inside to detach the material things of the world. You know, yeah, it's nice to have a nice car and live in a nice house in a nice neighborhood. Cool. I get that. I want those things too, but actually I couldn't give a shit. I could very happily live in the middle of the woods, in a forest, away from everyone. Yeah. Oh, yes. I could do it. I could totally do it. one of the best things I done for myself was disattach from a lot of that. A lot of it. So one of the things that I done to help me to feel a bit better was I completely came off social media. I disassociated myself with Instagram, Facebook, what else? Snapchat, all of them. I took myself away. And it was one of the best things I could have done for myself. It's crazy how much I didn't realise they were negging me out. Oh my god, they were negging me out. So I come off of them. I can't compare myself, even subconsciously, to things that I'm not looking at. I can compare myself to the bushes, to the squirrels in the tree, but I will not compare you and me. I don't need to. I'm good on my own, and I can do bad all by myself. You feel me? But once again, when I'm out here amongst all this, I don't feel bad. The oxygen must really do me a favour, because I think clearly. I understand myself on a different plane, like on a different level, and I love myself a little bit more every time I do this, and that means I love you too a little bit more. Yeah, it's a good thing. Happy place, happy place. But yeah, so disassociating myself and taking myself off of social media was a massive thing that helped me greatly to start to get a grip on my reality.